Okay, so Argus Desert Gate, the good old favourite with BestNoob as the Lord General, Kickin as the Farseer, Bruce Campbell as the Mekboy, Assman going for the Lictor Alpha, Adila as the Warlock, and Toilailee as a Mekboy. So let's see who's got the solo lanes. We have BestNoob and we have Toilailee going down the solo lane. So Mekboy looks like he's gonna put up a war banner just behind the shot blocker. Farseer getting down for the power in the middle to start with. So let's see where the first action is going to kick off. And it looks like it could be a Eldar mirror in the middle. Warlock charging through, misses out on the power node, and then just stands there and gets shot. Meanwhile, Dire Avengers coming up top. It seems to be a bit passive in this engagement. Now starting on the Mekboy, but the Dire Avengers coming in from behind. So here's our big 2v2 fight. I just seem to be, I don't know, I just seem to not quite be with it. Ormagon's going to get out fine. Warlock with Destructor. Farseer, big special, knocking everything back. And the Spore Mine's going to come in and put a bit of pressure up top. Sluggers get one detonation and another. And those Sluggers are wiped. So first loss for Bruce Campbell, going for some looters. Rangers for both Adila and Kickin. Second Spore Mine squad. In fact, that'll be the third Spore Mine squads for Hunter. Meanwhile, on the bottom, BestNoob is going to be that guy and put up the turret just in front of the gen farm. Mekboy has decapped the natural of the blue team and is just lying in wait. Mekboy now being spotted by the Dire Avengers. They're going to cap up on the top. Mekboy just going to shoot the squad capping, but then he's tied up in close combat. Okay, so the red team getting in behind BestNoob and his turrets, but he's positioned them in a way. This is quite a nasty turret being placed there. Slugger's going to be in trouble. It's not the greatest position, but there's a guardsman squad going to go down for BestNoob. What a strange place for the engagement. Lord General going to come in. Can he get the end? He's got Toilailee's shooter squad. So Toilailee has lost shooters and sluggers, and he's still being oppressed on this one. Adila loses a Dire Avenger squad. So big losses for the red team, and blue team being very oppressive on this power farm. Meanwhile, at the top, we can see Assman putting some pressure on. Kickin got to come across now.
So the generator is online.
So a bit of a slow one up the top. The gem farm's almost taken down too. Well, it was completely bashed because that one's just been rebuilt. And blue team feeling confident enough to put gens down in the middle. And the heavy weapon teams pounced on by the banshees, but they're going to get out. Blue team going to stabilise the top. At the bottom, Toilailee struggling to get anywhere against this double turret play. This turret just so difficult to approach. Adila coming in, trying to do something, but again, just too many units in the way. Really difficult to see how the red push back against this. Blue team have 3 full gem farms, 2 red teams 1. They've even noded the bottom one. So plus 74 for Bruce Campbell, plus 24 for Toilailee. So plus 50 power difference. BestNoob going tier 2. So a big fight brewing up top. Bruce Campbell following BestNoob to tier 2. Bruce Campbell just managing to hold off the Assman, who has a fairly strong army, but his team is not really there. So Toilailee has decided to forget bottom for now. They're going to try and cap up the middle now because they need that power. Kickin going tier 2. Assman doing his best up top, trying to keep the pressure up. Going to go for a decap on the power.
Sir, reporting tech upgrade complete.
So realising he can't push the bottom, he's going to come up to the top. Looks like BestNoob might be responding, but we do have a
Sir, that generator's taking hits.
Mekboy gate down in the middle. Bruce struggling a little bit up top. The Assman's large army is keeping him sort of pushed back. Red team do have the mid-gen farm, but there's a sentinel decapping up the middle. Toilailee is forced off down the bottom, and looks like BestNoob and Kickin going to come in and support the middle. Could be a nasty flank if both of them head up top. Assman and Toilailee heading for tier 2 now. Immolator blade going off. Chimera can't be far away. There's the Chimera. It's a matter of where they decide to push from here. Guardian's weapon team of Adila goes down. So no transitional AV for the red team. They're going to have to get something new out in tier 2. And BestNoob going back to sit on this power point. And now Kickin heads up top. Going for the grenade attempt. Managed to pick off one Dire Avenger. Very big split on that squad, so it's going to be difficult. Bruce Campbell is going to cap up what they've lost up top. So attack busters out for Toilailee, Tyrant Guard out for Assman, Falcon coming out for Kickin, Wayboy for Bruce Campbell. What we deal with that big range blow. We've got the Barb Strangler. Nope, going for the adrenal glands. Toilailee also going for a Weird Boy, and Adila trying to pick himself up some Wraith Guard.
Requisition points been acquired by our allies. Right. Allies have captured a requisition point.
So it looks like Toilaillee's finally broken this bottom, taking out the turrets with the tank busters, but BestNoob is here with his Chimera. Mekboy's going to go down. Big stomp coming in from the Chimera, the Sentinel, but I do think that's going to go as well. Tank Buster's going to finish that off. And here comes the Tank Buster barrage, which is missed. So blue team managed to keep hold of the left-hand resource lane. They've got the power in the middle. Keep losing the power top, but stick bombs for Toilailee now.
The victory point is slipping away.
What's the power differential? Plus 27, plus 56, so almost double the power income. Let's go in, scare off Assman. Assman did his best to hold his team together here, it seems. Has the strongest units. BestNoob potentially looking at tier 3 here. Let's see what he goes for. Toilailee finally capping up his natural power. And Bruce Campbell stabilising up top with a little bit of help from the Eldar player Kickin. Venom Brood for Assman, who has lost his Tyrant Guard. Looks like an open node is going to be decapped. Again, putting that pressure on the power of the red team. So the blue team going tier 3. With the stronger VP count and also the strong power income. So Bruce Campbell calling out the 2 on top. Meanwhile, BestNoob keeping that bottom lane pretty much locked down. The middle is pretty much locked down. So tier 3 completed for all of the blue team. Bruce Campbell thinking about the tank, changing his mind, might be thinking he's got enough, he can wait for a battle wagon. Sure what BestNoob's thinking. Is he thinking Baneblade? He's doing well to hold this point without too much, without the hugest of armies, but there goes the electric armour. So blue team are in tier 3. First purchase made is a Nob squad. BestNoob's going to be forced off on the bottom. Kickin going to cap the, not Kickin, Adila going to cap the central power. And possibly going to push on for the natural victory point. But Kickin and Bruce Campbell doing a good job top now, keeping the victory point. And looks like they're going to transition into the middle. Picking on some Howling Banshees. They are forced off just as they get the cap though. Really struggling with that power. BestNoob going for the Baneblade, it seems. Very confident that he's got this. Got the shield on the Falcon now, going to make it very difficult to take down. Red team forced off across the map, although we can see Assman getting ready for a push up top. Mekboy going to cap up, looking for the 3-0 cap. And blue team's going to take control of that power in the middle. And as predicted, the Baneblade is on its way for BestNoob.
We have an edge for now.
Assman thinking about pushing up, but I think he knows that he's got two up here. With the knobs out as well. Huge hammers coming out. And with that, the red team have decided to pull out. So no Baneblade on the field for that game, unfortunately.